The city of New Orleans has escaped disaster after disaster as past hurricanes like Andrew, Opal, and George have steamrolled towards the Louisiana coast only to veer off towards Florida before making landfall. But if a major hurricane does strike the New Orleans area, scientists believe it would be catastrophic.
Louisiana is probably the most vulnerable state in the entire nation to the impacts and the incidence of major hurricanes.
Dr. Gregory Stone is an oceanographer at Louisiana State University. He says it's not simply the risk of being hit with a hurricane's powerful 1-2 punch of wind and rain that scares him. It's the deadly phenomenon known as storm surge that would bring rapid and widespread flooding.
This is a simulation of a Category 5 hurricane where the white color on this image shows areas inundated by storm surge.
A major storm surge would devastate New Orleans because the city actually lies below sea level in a crescent-shaped bowl formed by the Mississippi Delta. That means once the ocean rises over the banks, it would pour downhill, filling the city like a soup bowl.
New Orleans is really a nightmare waiting to happen.
A storm surge consists of huge waves pushed onto shore by hurricane winds. This powerful movement of water actually raises the sea level, in some cases dramatically. During Hurricane Camille in 1969, the ocean rose more than 20 feet above its normal level. The devastation proof of the storm surge's awesome power.
Storm surge during severe hurricanes, of course, can inundate very low-lying areas considerably. Tens of miles, 50 miles, perhaps 100 miles.
Stone says given such deadly potential, he was stunned to learn that Louisiana has virtually no direct way to predict when and where a storm surge would strike.
We had this vast area of over 1,000 square miles off a very sensitive coastline where we had absolutely no information at all.
Stone realized that a warning system to measure storm surge could save lives by telling officials ahead of time which areas should be evacuated. So he took matters into his own hands, setting up monitoring stations throughout the Gulf of Mexico to specifically measure storm surge.
All of the wires that you see that are leading into this weather-tight tube is transmitting information from the sensors that are beneath the platform. The information then is taken through the central computer and is then dispatched via a cellular link-up to our computers in our labs.
Stone hopes to have a dozen stations up and running by the end of the year. When completed, the sensors will reach some 350 miles out into the Gulf, giving officials up to 72 hours advance storm surge warning. Already, emergency personnel say the 3 stations now operating would save lives should a hurricane strike.
Dr. Stone's wave modeling system will give us a significant leap in our information on storms.
While a few hurricane-prone states also have systems to monitor storm surge, Stone says when his program is complete, Louisiana will be the most advanced, and for good reason. With its low-lying geography and predictions of more hurricanes to come, Louisiana will need all the warning it can get.